So today I'm up at Nordic Valley. It used to be called Wolf Mountain. We got kind of a late start today, and we were toying with not going. And as we were walking up to the window, a lady gave us 2 free passes. She said, "Hey, we're not going to use these. Do you guys want them?" And we're like, "Well, I guess we're going to ride today." So the snow's not great, definitely compared to last year. We don't have the snowfall we had. But I love this resort. It's little, it's cheap. I think it's $45 for an adult all day, $35 for half day. I'll get the prices and I'll put it in the video. But this ski resort's up here in Eden. It's close to Powder Mountain and Snow Basin, and it's worth giving it a try. It has the best beginner setup I've ever seen. It's a magic carpet. It's great. I've taught all my kids to learn. You can tell this is not as big as resort as the other ones, but it's not bad. It is an unbelievably nice day. I got the Colster with me here. We're gonna ride. There's still some powder on the ground, even though there's not a lot of coverage. I think the base today is like 30 inches. Dressed pretty light, and it's still like 50 degrees out here. This is almost like spring snowboarding in December. So pretty crazy weather, but we're gonna take advantage of it. You saw the sign that says no easy way down. A lot of fresh powder, it looks like. Just hasn't been hit very much, so we'll kind of play around. There's a lot of dirt showing, so you got to be careful around here because there's a lot of hidden obstacles. You can see some rocks sticking up. You just got to pay attention to what you're doing when conditions are like this. I brought my older rock board, so I don't have to be too careful. If I damage my board, I'm not going to be too upset. This is the lightest winter we've had in years. Last year by this time, I think I'd been out like 15 times already, so my first time this year. You can see there's still dirt on the ground. It's just an unusual year, I don't know, but it still beats working, so we'll just enjoy it as we can. Like I said, I gotta thank, what was that lady's name? Janine? It was like Janice or Janine walked up and handed us 2 free passes, said, "Hey, these are gonna expire today, do you want them?" We were like, heck yeah. So it works out pretty good. So the snow is pretty sticky because it's so warm, and there's a lot of patches of dirt. I already went face down. I didn't have my GoPro, I should have. I didn't charge it, but still a lot of fun. I really need a selfie stick. I never thought I'd say that to myself. So there's so much sun, I actually had to switch to my goggles because my glasses just weren't cutting it. The snow is melted and frozen, so it's kind of like sandpaper. So it's pretty rough. I'm glad I used my older board. I highly recommend ski goggles. In bright conditions. I use a tinted lens. I really like it. It's better than glass, especially if you crash and you hit head first. There's a little more give in the frame. It doesn't embed in your face. That's how I got my scars. Anyway, it's great conditions other than there's no snow, and I can hardly blame the park for that. This park is pretty well ran. I like how they do it, and it's very family orientated, which in Utah these days, it's just not, you don't get that small town feel anymore. So unlike the big chain resorts, this one's still like, it's got the feel of the little guy. The prices are good, the food's cheap but good. There's always plenty of parking. I highly recommend just coming up here if you got a bunch of new people you want to learn, or you just want something different. This is a great park for beginners. It really is. It's a lot of fun. What do you think of it so far, Cole?
I think it's really fun.
What do you think of the snow?
Hard.
The snow's really hard. There's dirt exposed everywhere. This, like I said, this is the worst year. December 30th, and we've only got a 30-inch base. Last year at this time, it was like 90 inches. It was just ridiculous. So once you get a year like that, and you get a year like this, it's hard to go back to the old way. Oh, you're okay. This resort has one big lift that takes you up to the top. I can't remember the run. And then it has a smaller lift that takes you over to like the blue and green beginner hill. And below that is what they call the magic carpet, which is just a conveyor belt for beginner skiers. And there's also a small chairlift down there. I'm gonna show you a video of my son who somehow crashed holding still.
No.
This is worth watching. See if you can make it this time. You know, if you were James Bond, you could do this with one ski. You can see the two smaller lifts right here. There's one right there, that's a beginner lift, and then there's an, I guess they call them intermediate. I think it's a beginner intermediate. There's my son crashed again. You're having a rough time, Cole. So here's the view on the second largest lift here. Takes you to a nice little green run. And again, there's that little beginner lift. And from here, you can see the magic carpet. Those people are just like a conveyor belt. It's like a great way to learn. I'm yet to find a bunny hill that's easier to learn on than the one here at Nordic Valley. Like I said, if you're just wanting to learn, you're hard pressed to beat this park. It's cheap, the terrain is easy, the people are super nice. What a fun operation.
I know.
The sledding area. Here comes the tuber now. Pretty cool. I think this would be fun. They have a tubing thing right here. You can actually rent tubes and they hook you up to the conveyor and then you tube down to these holes. So you don't even have to be a skier. If you don't want to ski and you want to just let your kids ski, you can actually just come up here and ride the tubes or just do the tubes. I think we'll have to do that, Cole. What do you think? You want to do the tubes?
Yeah, that looks so fun.
It looks fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See, there's the... You quit moving your helmet in the way. So you just sled right over and off you go. See, there goes the tuber now. Looks like a lot of fun. I'll have to see how much that is. I think it's pretty cheap. It's like $10 or something. Wow, that does look fun. Nice. Just to give you an example of how great this magic carpet is, I'm going to show you how it works with Cole.
Got it.
You can see they just... Yeah, Cole. And here comes Cole. And really, this is just the best way for a beginner to learn, in my opinion. And just come back around. And off you go. Got this cool little cafeteria lobby. Definitely smaller than the bigger one. Oops, sorry. Oh, you're all right, man. So in conclusion, I would say that this resort is a fantastic value. $45 for an adult pass is unmatched anywhere in the state. It's definitely a beginner, intermediate mountain, great place to learn or develop your skills. People that need advanced terrain probably won't be terribly impressed. But it is fun, it is a value, it is affordable. So come check it out. It's up in Eden. Used to be called Wolf Mountain, now it's called Nordic Valley. Thanks for watching. Do us a favor, and if you like what you've seen, please subscribe or like the video, and we'll see you next time.